Hey, Tubies! It's Psychic Bob. It is so awesome to be with you guys. Well, welcome to Sunday night. Hold on. I hope our chat's going. There's it going. All right. Welcome, guys. Welcome. This is a special night. You know, every Sunday we gather and we have our Sunday hangout. Hope you guys can hear us and see us. Are we broadcasting out there? Because I'm not seeing anybody showing up on the counts right now. Guys, give us some feedback in the chat. Tell us if you're hearing us and seeing us. Because on my end, it's registering that we don't have any view counts.
I see a bunch of names in the chat, though, Bob.
Yeah, but I don't think they're seeing us yet. Hello, are they seeing us?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, well, gosh, we do have a lot of people here. Who else here? We got Gabs here. Oh, my gosh. Laura Doss is here. Kristen McCaffey. Lady Carol's here. Kate Pigeon. Michael Conway. Lady G. Spencer Hale. Jada of the Dark. Lady Witch. Yay. Ariel Rogers. Love. Oh, my gosh. We have so many people. Julie Horvath. Pam Erard. Excuse me. Oh, my gosh. Gray Moon's here. Hey, Gray Moon. Good to see you. Yay. Welcome, welcome. Daniel Morris here. Stojens Zelikov. You know, Stojens is all the way here from Macedonia. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where is that even at?
Over near Greece.
Gotcha.
Stojens, forgive her. She hasn't traveled as much as I have.
That seems super far away.
Yay. Steve Taylor's here. Yay, good. Gosh, Sherry Diaz is here. Wonderful. Well, guys, we are so excited you're here tonight because tonight's going to be a special night. You know, so many of you have been writing to Psychic Bob. We want to have a gathering of the tribes, a gathering of the Order of the Purple Cord. We want to have a little magic. And Lady Angela, you've been hearing their requests too, haven't you?
Yep, I've been seeing it all in.
That's right. And you know, Psychic Bob's always listening in. You know, I got to tell you guys, thank you, first of all. Thank you to all of you who came out to yesterday's video. We had a wonderful time. We had a reading from the Mother Mary Oracle cards. And you know, Lady Angela, I've always said Mother Mary is a form of the great and ancient goddess, isn't she?
Absolutely. I also treasure and honor her very much as the Mother Goddess, too.
Yeah, we say that. We say that. Now, not everybody agrees, and that's okay. But that's how we see it, and we wanted to share that with you, you know. Eric Ochoa says, I love you guys. Thank you, Eric. We love you too. Blessings to you. Isn't that nice? Oh, Justin C says they love the star hats, and so does Love. Yeah, these are our special hats. Let me show them to you. Some of you haven't been here before, have seen our ritual wear. This is the hat that Lady Angela wear. It's actually red, but it looks kind of orange on camera, but it's actually a rich, fiery red. I suppose you could call it crimson, not crimson, what's there? Scarlet. Scarlet is a red that has a slight orangish undertone. So I think these are actually scarlet, but on camera they show up orange, but they're actually red. But, you know, we're kind of today celebrating a Sabbath. We're going to do a little bit of Imbolc energy, and more than just that, we're going to do other energies, aren't we, Lady Angela?
We sure are. This is going to be a very original, unique ritual that we're going to perform for you all tonight. We're really excited about it, too.
Yes, we are. And, you know, for those of you who were at the video last night, hi, Moonface. Moonface says, I love how you all are matching. Yeah, we kind of played this a little bit.
Yeah.
We got on our silver cloaks, don't we, Lady Angela?
We sure do. We love an opportunity to do dress up and to get our witch on with you all.
That's
so
right.
We thought in the flavor, you know, it's still snow outside. Everywhere's still cold. We're wearing our silver capes to honor that. The warming sun increasing at this time. So we're wearing our red mystical hats for that. And it's just all in celebration of the energies we're going to be working with tonight. And also, we couldn't resist the opportunity to play dress up.
You know, that's one of the fun parts of being a witch is that we get to just kind of have some fun with our outfits, you know. You know, some people put on their best suit to go to church, and, well, we put on our witch hats, you know.
That's right.
So many of you have said to me, written, says, Psychic Bob, we love the Order of the Purple Cord. It's helped us so much. And, you know, we're thankful that we hear that you know or that you're getting a lot out of this. And we like to know that you're being enriched by this. So thank you. And Lady Angela, maybe you can just give them a little highlight of what the Order of the Purple Cord is for the new people here.
Sure. The Order of the Purple Cord, we're a worldwide group. It's completely free to join. We're all a group of solitary practitioners, meaning we're all private. We all do our own thing, and we're spread out in our homes all around the world. But this is a way for us to interact and be a part of something bigger than ourselves, to share our stories, to ask questions, to guide others, to lend knowledge and gain knowledge. It's a very positive group. We don't have strict rules upon you, other than one major rule, which is we abide by the Wiccan Ritual. If it harms none, do what you will. So we don't throw curses. We don't practice black magic. We work in the light. And the Order of the Purple Cord is a really great group to be a part of. Many describe it as it feels like a family, a magical, mystical, witchy family. And to find out, to get a hold of us, if you would like to join, is you can send an email to PsychicBobHickman@gmail.com, or you can send one over to me through my website at rarewiccaspells.com. Or we have a Facebook page, which is easier yet, which you could go on Facebook, type in Order the Purple Cord, it'll pop right up. Let us know you're interested in joining, that you agree to follow the Wiccan Ritual, and we'll get you some more information to get you all set up.
We would love to have you. And you know, Lady Carol writes, "We are one big happy family," and that's true, isn't it, Lady Angela?
It really is. We don't put up with bullying. We don't put up with any of that distasteful type of activity on there. It's a positive group, and we're able to share cool pictures of our witchy things that only others of a like mind could enjoy, or ask questions, or say, look at what I just got, isn't this cool, and share pictures and stories and ask questions. It's just a really warm, wonderful, positive group to be a part of.
Absolutely. And Gav Hines, Lady Angela, can you turn your volume down just a hair?
Sure.
I'm getting feedback.
Sure.
Gav Hines just wrote, he says, "I couldn't imagine life now without the OPC. Changed my life so much for the better." Gav, thank you so much. We're so honored that you come in. And you know, Gav's all the way in England. He stays up till midnight, 1 a.m. all the time to be here at our gatherings. And we notice and we do appreciate it, Gav. Thank you. So I'm so glad you're here. Well, you know, we're going to do a special ritual tonight. And, you know, we're excited about that. And Lady Angela, do you think we should just jump on in with the ritual now? What do you think?
Yeah, maybe we could let everybody know what we're going to be working with, what kind of tools we have.
Yes. If you want to participate, we've designed these rituals so that you at home can do them with us to gain the benefit. Now, if you can't do it for whatever reason, you can still be part of the energy. So don't be afraid. You're not having to leave the circle. But if you can and want to, tonight's ritual involves 3 things. You need to get 3 candles. In the original ritual, I said 3 white candles. It's kind of cool if one of them could be red, but it doesn't have to be. I just happen to have 3 white candles, okay? Preferably like taper or birthday candles, small candles. And then you need a bowl of water, okay? And that's all you need tonight. You know, we try to make these rituals so that you can kind of do magic on the go, because not everybody has all the fancy tools like we do. And, you know, we don't expect that. But in time, as you develop your practice, you'll gather all the athames and chalices and wands. But for right now, we try to make it very simple. And so I invite all of you to, you know, to try to do this with us tonight. And so, you know, the tools, as I said, are very simple. And hopefully most of you are already prepared and have gathered that. Lady Carol says, "I have tea light candles." That's fine. That'll work. It's probably better that you have those, or, you know, try not to have jar candles, because for the way the ritual's going, it probably won't work. But something small, you know, that you can extinguish easily is what you need, okay? And tonight we're going to be working with the whole concept and the energies of renewal, purification, drawing blessings, you know, and that's what it's about tonight. And so, Ritual, it's very interesting. Lady Angela, I have a great devotion to the Lord Dionysus.
Yes.
And God Dionysus is the god of theater and performance. And many people say that theater originated out of religious magic because the followers of Dionysus would do rituals to honor the god and whatever they were celebrating. And this originally kind of became into theater. And it's interesting. When I was in high school and college, I studied theater. And it's interesting because when you do theater and you're on the stage, there's something magical about theater if you've ever been in a play. And now that I'm a Wiccan, I understand it, that because when you perform a ritual, you raise energy. So actors, whether they know it or not, they may not be intending to do a magical ritual, but when actors gather, they're opening a channel. And that's why theater is magical as well. And it all started with the worshipers of Lord Dionysus. So I just
Wow.
wanted to share that. Isn't that interesting?
That's really cool. And I could totally feel what you were describing there. And that's really awesome. I never thought of theater in that way, but you're right, because it creates a setting. It creates a place within the world. It's not quite here. You can't touch it. It's not quite there, but it does exist, and it is a place, a setting. So that's really cool. I never
Isn't
thought
that
of that.
interesting? That helps me understand, at least in my own journey as well, why I love theater so much. Because on my deeper soul level, I was touching on something mystical.
That is
You
cool.
know? So, anyways, I love Lord Dionysus. We'll have more about him in the coming weeks here at Spirit Channel. But tonight, I thought it would be nice for us to all gather and do some ritual. So, do you guys does anybody need to still get their supplies out there? If you need to run and grab something, we'll give you a few more minutes here. If you grab your candles and your bowl of water. But we would love for you guys to join us with this. Pua Pua says, I do ritual when I'm at home. As for now, I enjoy watching you both do the ritual tonight. Yes, some of you I know are not at home, you're at work or on the road. That's okay, but you can still watch and absorb the energy of tonight. For those of you who have the ritual supplies and the time to do that, we welcome you as well.
And also, they could play the video back later on.
Yes,
So,
and if you can't do
and
it
follow
tonight,
along.
you can recreate this by playing it again and practice with us. These rituals are meant to kind of be training as well, ways to do magic. Pronky says, if I have some more on the living room, is that okay? I don't know what you mean about more on the living room, but just do it wherever you're safe and you can focus, okay? So, yeah.
Kim Osborne says all that she has is jar candles. There's a point in the ritual where we actually extinguish the candle in the dish of water. And so that's why we don't think that a jar candle would actually be safe. A tea light, you could still do it just for safety reasons. So that's why
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Even
Kim
a
said, I
birthday
wouldn't
candle.
recommend jar candles. Sorry.
I know, sorry.
I
Any
should have
other?
clarified that last night. Okay. Now, M Love says, I don't have any candles at all. Well, M Love, what you want to do then is look at our candles and focus your intents and your goals as we get to that. Because remember, magic starts in the mind. And you can do a full ritual inside your mind, visualizing yourself, and it will manifest in the outer world.
Right.
Somebody once said, a Wiccan I know said, magic is prayer with props.
Right.
And again, and if we think of it that way, what are props are used in the theater again? So there's a lot of theatrical element to Wiccan magic, which is another reason I like it. So, anyways, Stojant says my candles are not that long, so it will be hard for me to dip them in the water. Well, just do what you can without burning yourself, okay? All right. They're not going to burn long, by the way, okay? Okay, Pua Pua says, will the wax pour out when we dip it into the water today? If that's okay. Yeah, it doesn't matter if a little wax gets in the water. It won't hurt it. Okay. Christian Druid says, prayer with props. I love it. All right. Well, Lady Angela, oh, hold on just a second. I just lost something. I got to pull up my ritual. It just disappeared. Do you want to say something else, Lady Angela?
I'm ready to go. I'm very excited, looking for this. And you know, this ritual we're going to perform, this is something mostly Lord Ision put together, and I had a little bit of influence in there too, but we're excited to share it with you. This is something fresh, new, original, and our hearts went into it. And so we know you're going to enjoy it, and we're really happy to share this ritual with you.
Absolutely. So hold on just a second, Lady Angela. I'm having some technical interference on my end, if you know what I'm saying.
Right.
So bear with me just a minute here till I get things working right. Okay. I think we're ready.
All right. Greetings, one and all. Welcome to this night of mystical ritual. Lord Ision and I will be helping you all to usher in the power of February and to move us closer to spring and new beginnings in life, love, and happiness. Lord Ision, will you now cast the magic circle for us tonight?
Yes, my Lady High Priestess. Now I want each of you to gather with me. And we're going to create what is known as the etheric circle. The etheric circle joins all of us wherever we are in a magical way. And so what we're going to do now is I want you to take your hands off the keyboard for a few moments. And we're going to close our eyes and enter into that place of silence. And as we close our eyes, keeping your eyes closed, I want you to visualize the room that you are sitting in. And as you look across the way to the opposite wall from where you're sitting, you're going to see a pinpoint of light on the wall. It's like a laser dot of white light. And as you look at the wall across your living room or room where you are, you're going to see that pinpoint of light now become a little brighter and a little larger. And that light is going to expand larger and form into a circle. It's about the size now of a soccer ball, a football. And see that light become brighter. And let it now expand and elongate. It's forming from a circle into an ellipsoid, an oval, a narrow oval that runs top to bottom. Let that oval of light expand to where it fills most of the wall, about 6 feet high. And you'll notice as you look at this oval of light, it is now a doorway. It is a doorway that you can walk through. And as you see this door opening in the wall, you're drawn to it. So in your mind's eye, I want you to step from your chair, not physically, but mentally. And you'll walk towards that doorway of light across the room. And as you get closer, you notice that you can see through it as if it is truly a door. And you notice some grass on the ground, and it looks like a doorway to an outer world, the outside. And as you pass through it now, you're stepping into a different world. You're standing now in a field of lush green grass, and you notice that it is nighttime. You're in the clearing of a field surrounded by woods. And as you look across the field, you see a beautiful stone altar with glowing candles set in silver candlesticks. And you notice across the field that there are others walking around near the altar. And they're in beautiful black robes with purple cords tied around their waists. And so you start to walk across this field. And as you walk, you feel the lush green grass beneath your feet. You feel the warm air, the gentle air of the night. And as you look to the ground now, you notice that you are barefoot, and you yourself are dressed in flowing black robes with a beautiful purple cord around your waist. And so you walk, and as you walk, you look to your left and to your right, and you see others walking with you across the field. And now you gather up near the altar. It's a beautiful stone altar with candles ablaze. And you see Lady Angela standing at the altar. And you see me standing also next to her at the altar. And so I call all of us now to form a circle. And so people circle now around the altar. With the altar in the middle, we're forming a circle. Look to your left and to your right, and as you align in a perfect circle. Smiling, nod to your neighbor, acknowledge them. You may know them or you may not know them. But as you look around the circle, you see Gav Hines, you see Lord Tony, you see Lady Carol, you see Lady Angela again, you see me. So there are people here that you know and you are among friends. And so we gather in the circle. Lady Angela walks forth, and in her hand is a beautiful crystal chalice filled with water. And so she dips her hands in the water and sprinkles it, walking the perimeter of the circle. Each of us get a little sprinkle of holy water. And as she walks, she said, wherever this salt and water is cast, may no evil spell or negative intention last. And so we receive the cool drops of water upon our face and forehead. And as she moves person to person, I follow behind with a swinging golden censer, with smoke rising. The smell of fresh frankincense permeates the circle. And so I walk, and as I walk, I wave the censer on chains of gold. And the smoke rises and fumigates the circle. Let the smoke wash over you and let it purify you. And as I walk, I say, wherever this incense smoke is cast, no evil spell or negative intention will last. And you feel the energy and the unity already forming. And then we step forth, and Lady Angela and I call the quarters. And we turn, raising our staffs now. And we look and we start in the east. And raising our staffs, we say east and walking the circle, south, west, north. We call the sacred circle forth. And Lady Angela follows behind me again saying, east, south, west, north. We call the sacred circle forth. And as we circle, make the perimeter of the circle, you notice and feel a humming vibration now. And you look and there's a glowing blue beam of light that is passing through us, person to person. Its warm hum and gentle vibration is creating a glowing purple blue light. And as we stand, we see the light pass in front of our stomachs into the next person, into the next, as it moves clockwise around the circle. The power is rising and the humming is here. And so I step forth and I say, our sacred circle is now cast. We have created a space out of time and a time out of space. May we be at peace with ourselves and with our deities. And we call forth now the great goddess and the great god, our leads and guides of our order. Come forth, most majestic ones, and be with us, if you will, this night. We welcome you all. Hail and farewell. Hail and welcome. Hail and welcome. And all say hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
And so our circle is cast. Now the wonder of our circle is that we can be in two places at once. And so as we hold this etheric light in this circle, we can also now shift our consciousness back to our physical body, knowing that our spiritual essence still practices within the safe circle. knowing that our order is united on the etheric plane. And slowly we come back to our physical body, for our consciousness is not limited by time nor space, but we can be there and here at the same time. And so let a little bit of your consciousness shift back to your physical self and take a deep breath and exhale. And know that you are also physically present in this time and space. And when you're ready, you can come back to consciousness and open your eyes and know that you are here and safe as well. And when you are back, let us know.
That was intense, Lord Ision.
Isn't that wonderful? So
Shall we
now we
continue?
are gathered, and
Okay.
let us continue.
As we look across the land now, it seems that it is gray and it's barren. Where is the life that was promised us at Imbolc?
My lady, fear not. The Lord and Lady's promises for renewal are close at hand. But it may take a bit of magic to more fully uncover these promised blessings. Behold, the light of the goddess, which warms the earth, even now in the barren desolation. Take from her light and let yourself feel her warmth. Lady
Yes, my
Angela.
Lord, her light. The light of the Great Mother is still with us and does illuminate our hearts, minds, and bodies. As you gaze into the warm flame of the goddess candle, take notice of the dancing play of her flame. I invite you to consider the goddess, her womb of creativity and potential. Take a moment to consider that which you hope to manifest in your life, that which you wish to cultivate and bloom, not just in your life, but also in the lives of all of those around you. Imagine the growing light of the goddess in your life.
We behold the light of the goddess. So mote it be. As our goddess lives forever, so does her son, the blessed child of promise, the Sun Lord who was born at Yule, suckled at Imbolc, and to this very day is growing in his power. He shall never die. Behold the growing light of the God. I invite each of you as we light the second candle to again renew your hope that was born at Yule, that was cultivated at Imbolc. February is sometimes a month of challenge, for we feel that spring will never come, and it seems that the skies are grayer, there's less light. But this is when we must remember that within us, the divine light shines. So as you contemplate your second candle, call to yourself the renewal of your spirit. Let the God be infused with you. For some of you, the concept of the God brings up painful memories, memories of a God of judgment, a God of condemnation. In the craft of Wicca, we don't have such a God. Our God is pure and beautiful like the flaming candle. He warms us and nurtures us. And so if you struggle this day understanding the God and understanding the hope, let the candle remind you of his beauty. He can be as simple and as beautiful and luminous as the flame. And so I invite you to embrace the God in a new way and let him help you grow in your path. So mote it be.
So mote it be. Yes, my Lord. His light grows brighter day by day. Let all of us unite with him, who warms our hearts and minds and bodies.
We behold the light
the
of
light
God.
of the God.
So mote it be. So mote it be. In the ancient times, the Wicca knew that they too carried the light within their hearts. This light not only connected them with the god and goddess, but with each other. Each of you here tonight carry within your own selves the sacred spark of divinity. Now look within and see your own light of mystery, power, and love.
As I light my heart candle, I take a moment to consider those in our lives that warm our hearts. Think about your family and your friends. Imagine blessings being drawn to you and being drawn to all of them. Imagine how wonderful it will feel once these blessings blossom and manifest into being for you and for all. Feel how happy everyone will be. Now open your hearts, for we gather in perfect love and perfect trust. Let your hearts be renewed this sacred night.
Together we open our hearts to love, healing, and wholeness. So mote it be.
My Lord Ision, in the days of old, when one had suffered a loss, it was said that holy waters were used to anoint the suffering ones. At this time of year, as some seek love, healing, and purification, I wish to again bring these holy waters of healing to all in need.
My lady, this is a most noble task. How shall we acquire such powerful waters of healing and purification?
There is an ancient way called the way of illustrious waters, shortened now to simply lustrous water. It means the waters of light. To acquire such waters is within the reach of the Wicca, for we know of the powers of the Lord and the Lady. To attain this mystery, you must look into the flame of the goddess candle. See and feel her presence in the flame. And when you are steady in your focus, then extinguish the goddess candle in the bowl of water.
Okay, I may have a little trouble with this, so bear with me.
Okay.
I'm going to not be able to do this on camera because I don't have a place to set my candles.
Okay.
But I'm lifting my water and I'm going to extinguish the first candle now in it.
Hail the goddess.
Hail the goddess.
Now turn your focus to the second candle, your God candle. To obtain this mystery, look into the flame and feel the warmth and power of the God. When you are steady in your focus, extinguish the God candle in the bowl of water. Hail the God.
Hail the God.
And now turn your focus to the third candle, the candle of your own heart. To obtain this mystery, look into the flame and feel the warmth and power of your heart. When you are ready in your focus, then extinguish the heart candle in the bowl of water. Hail the light within our hearts.
Hail the light within our hearts.
By this infusion of the element of fire with the element of water, we've created the mystical, lustrous water. Now let's all close our eyes and visualize that which you wish to draw to your life in the coming months. We shall sit here in silent contemplation for a few moments whilst doing this. Now open your eyes and look into the bowl of water before you. Dip your fingers into the magical water and sprinkle yourself with the purifying, empowered water. The spell is cast. So mote it be.
So mote it be. So mote it be. Wow. Lady Angela, may we now close the circle.
Yes, please do, Lord Ision.
All right. Now, setting aside all of your stuff, make sure your candles are fully extinguished. Put your water aside so you won't spill it. Let us enter into that place of silence again. Let us close our eyes. And to remember that our consciousness again can exist in two places. And so let your consciousness shift now, that you find yourself standing back in our magical circle. Again, it is night and we're under a glowing, brilliant moon. And as you look again, you're standing on the bare green earth with your feet in the cool night grass. Your robes are blowing gently in the breeze, and you notice your cord of purple swaying. You look around the circle and can still see the glowing bluish purple light. And you feel at peace and at safety and at home. And so Lady Angela and I step from the circle and move towards the altar. Again, we pick up our staves, which are lying on the altar. And we start again at the beginning of the northern quarter. And as I walk and Lady Angela walks with me, we raise our staves again and we say north, west, south, east. The sacred circle is now released. And again, Lady Angela follows with me, saying north, west, south, east. The sacred circle is released. And as we walk the circle, the light, the blue laser light, fades, and we return to our normal states. And we say, the circle is open, but never broken. Merry meet, merry part, and merry meet again. So mote it be. And Lady Angela said, I shall lead us now back to our portals across the field, that we may return to the physical body. And we disband from our circle. And oops, Psychic Bob has to go back and put out the altar candles. I always leave them burning. And so I run back to the altar and extinguish the candles. And we all start to walk across the damp, cool green grass. Pause and take a moment, glance behind you at the beautiful silver full moon in the sky. Look at the inky blue blackness. Look at the beautiful stone altar one more time. And know that this field of gathering is our sacred place for our rituals. And you can come here at any time you wish to connect with the order, or even just for a place of solitude. And know that our sacred field of gathering will be here for all of you at any time you wish to come. And as you walk across the field, glance over and you see some people walking. Say good evening to them. Tell them thank you for meeting tonight. Tell them how much you admire their beautiful robes they're wearing. Share a few moments chatting amongst yourselves. And as you walk, you now see this beautiful shining portal of golden light. It is the door back to your physical world. And each of you walk through the door. And as you walk through the door, you again find yourself standing in the room where your computer is. And as you look across the way, you see yourself sitting in your body in the chair. And now you walk towards your body. And you sit down in the chair as if you're going to just sit on your own lap. And as you sit on your own lap, you merge back into your body. And again, you feel your unity of your full spirit with your physical form. You're back safe and sound. And so to make sure you're back, start to wiggle your toes, wiggle your hands, take some deep breaths, open your eyes, and you will be back. And when you're back, let us know.
My hat flopped. Bob, there's someone in the chat, 2 of them you might want to get rid of.
Okay, let's see who we got here.
I hope you guys enjoyed that ritual. That was a lot of fun. We wanted to keep in mind while we did it, blessings and to in relation to the season, whenever the sun's starting to get longer days, we're starting to getting close to springtime when things are going to start blossoming and growing. In mind, we had a creation right now, potential blessings, and also appreciation for all of our relationships, our friends, our family, and acquaintances. And so we just want to do something special to honor all of those relationships and transitions that are going on right now within us and around us. So we hope you guys like that.
We have so enjoyed gathering to do this special ritual tonight. Gav Hines just said, he said, that was immense. I feel lighter.
I
And
saw
Sonia Testament said,
go ahead.
Sonia Testament said, that was definitely a lot of fun.
Moonface says, this ritual was so powerful and such a blessing to me. Thank you, Lord Ision and Lady Angela. You're so welcome.
You are welcome. We are so honored that you gathered with us tonight because it's very special.
Stranger Things asks, what should we do now? I think they mean with the water. You know what I'm planning on doing with mine is I'm going to actually pour it in a pot where I have some seeds planted. I'm going to pour it over some seeds, and that'll actually help to bless the plant. And as the plant grows, it sprouts. It also manifests that energy as well, using even more of the earth power too. So that's what I'm going to use mine for, is to pour on a house plant.
I think I'm going to put mine on my altar and just use it to anoint myself with each day, because I felt the power just coming from that water tonight, and it's really special for me.
Yes.
So I'm going to use as anointing water, for a few days.
I might actually put a few drops on some of the different items on some of my different altars. Thank you for that idea. I think I'm going to do that. So it's whatever you feel is right that you want to do with it. And you could do more than one thing. Maybe you want to bless some of the items on your altar. Maybe you want to put some drops on you each day. Maybe you want to anoint your home or whatever feels right to you.
Yeah. See, there's so many ways to do it. This is what we want you to remember, is that the magic that we raised here tonight is accessible, not just tonight. It's accessible for a long time because we've set power in motion. So, you can go back, as Lady Angela said earlier, rewatch the ritual. Maybe you didn't have all your supplies, and do it again. Magic doesn't just have to happen, then it's done. You can redo rituals, absorb them, learn from them. We do these not just for fun and because we were blessed, but we also do as education. Right. So this video will serve as a tool for future learning. Don't you agree, Lady Angela?
Absolutely. Lady Carol says, I'm going to use my water for my prayer to help it manifest faster. That's a brilliant idea.
I think
My
that's
hat being
great.
flopped is bugging me.
So, wow. Gav said he could add the water to his bath.
Oh, that's a
Absolutely.
very good idea.
That's a great way. Purify yourself with it, you know. I think that's great.
Moonface
Kim
says,
Osborne said, thank you, beautiful Lady Angela and Lord Iceon. Blessings to you. But thank you, Kim. We
thank
really
you.
appreciate you being here. You're awesome, you know.
You could really feel the energy too whenever you had cast that circle of everybody here watching live. I actually felt that even more increased vibration from that. I was pretty blown away by it. So thank you all for participating in that and
Yes.
sharing us, raising that energy, that positive vibes of the blessings to shower down on all of us now and those who watch this in the future.
Absolutely, because I felt it too. And, you know, all of you help make the magic tonight. It's not just Lady Angela and me, it's all of us. And this is one of the fascinating mysteries of Wicca. And you know, when we talk about the mysteries, the other day we talked about the mysteries of Wicca. And I was saying the mysteries are not something you can explain, it's something you experience. And so tonight, that feeling of group unity and power rising, you can't explain that to somebody until they experience it. And so tonight, for those of you who felt that, you know, try to remember that feeling, remember that experience, because that's where magic occurs. You know, even though we're all hundreds and thousands of miles away from each other, time and space is no block to magical power. This is what's really fascinating, you know.
Absolutely.
Jada of the Oak said, yes, very powerful. Pam Erard says, yes, the circle was very powerful with this being live. Yes. Spencer Hale says, Bob, a question. When we want to go back there, oops, hold on a second. Went by. When we want to go back there, do we have to close the portal every time we visit the sacred place? I mean, yeah. So I think whenever you're doing any type of ritual work, you want to open it and then you close it. You see. So yes, I think you should, for safety's sake, and because, you know, in the astral plane there are a lot of different entities, and you keep that doorway open. You know, you can sometimes draw in little astral experiences, not necessarily dangerous, but they can be a little strange. So yeah, open and close the portal.
Also,
Very.
too, if you don't close the circle or close the portal, that energy you've raised, it bounces around and it can cause chaotic things. So it's closing the circle or closing the portal is another way of grounding that energy, which once you raise it, you need to release it. You can't just let it linger or it'll get a little bit unexpected results can happen. So it's better to close it and ground out that energy that you've raised so it will take form. So it will explode. That energy will be released.
Mm-hmm. Moonface says, how do you close the portal? Well, you close it like we did tonight by closing the circle, by releasing the energy. And then when we came back, I didn't say this, but I actually closed that portal of light. I should have said that, but I did that in my mind's eye. So you want to open a doorway, however you do that, and close the doorway. Just like if you were going out of your house, you'd open the door when you walk in, you close it, you know. Think of working between the worlds as just moving through a doorway, that you control the doorway. I hope that answers that.
Something I like to do in my personal practice when I'm casting a circle or setting a sacred space is I'll walk the perimeter of my circle and line it with the smoke from an incense stick. And by fumigating that area with that blessed smoke is another way to make that doorway too. And I really enjoy that because the scent of it, it takes you to another place. It takes you to that field where we practice. You know, it sets the area apart between two worlds. So it's I love I'm an air sign, and so things like that with air scent, it sets that door. And you might try it. You guys might try it. I bet it works wonderfully.
Could you smell the frankincense I was
I
using?
did.
I
That
could
was
smell it.
intense when you were swinging the sensor. Oh
Yeah,
yes, I smelled it. That was intense.
I want to get one of those big sensors on a chain, you know, that
Yep.
they use in ritual. I need to get one of those, you
Yep.
know. You're welcome, Moon Fae. Oops, somebody just said something. Hold on, I just missed a question. M Love says, I only did some of the ritual. I didn't make it to the closing part. Am I safe? We closed the circle, so you should be safe. What you might want to do is go back later, M Love, and watch that again and walk through that. You know. Okay. No, you're safe though. We've closed it for everyone. Colin Croy says, I will definitely rewatch and be able to participate. Summertime here is just, oops, I can't see it for some reason. It's not working. Hold on, I just lost it. So glad I'm able to do it later. Thank you, Lord I Sound, Lady Angela, and blessings to you both. Thank you, Colin, for being here. Blessings to you. That's very kind. We're so glad you love it and that you enjoyed it, you know. Stojance, don't worry. We closed the portal, okay?
The Axom asks, is pink significant? I wore pink in honor of the month of February, in honor of Valentine's Day, in honor of relationships, friendships, healing energy. And it's just an overall happy, cheerful color. And so I wore that too. It's another correspondence, another item that would enhance the ritual, just like the altar cloth. It's fun. It's pink. It's festive. It's active, like creation, making things in harmony, things that'll warm your heart, things that'll make you happy. So that's why I kind of emphasize a bit of pink stuff. And I even, on my own altar, I had 2 heart stones. One is a red goldstone, a red sandstone, which I really love. And one is a selenite heart.
Well, that's
and
beautiful.
I just had those really, huh?
That selenite heart glows. That's beautiful.
I love selenite. And it was another thing. And this shirt had a heart on it. Where's it at? Right here. And it's just kind of, you could do little things more to your altar, you know, to enhance it. So just like the addition of a red candle, where you probably really could have used a blue candle too, huh, Lord God, to represent the heart chakra.
Oh,
Here's the green.
Yeah, yeah. Green is more traditional, but you could use blue is what I mean. You know, the thing is that the colors have to speak to you is what's important.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So I think that's one. Yes. Pua Pua says, can I use the water for healing magic?
Yes.
I think so. Yes, because it's infused with the light of the god and the goddess and your own love. So yes, it can heal. Because purification is part of healing, and healing is part of purification. Absolutely, you know.
Absolutely. And you could even use it, the candles that you burned and extinguished, you could actually anoint them with the water down on the base of them. And then you could actually like maybe spread them in different spots in your home or even all together and burn them all the way down in different sessions. You know, you could burn them for a while, extinguish them, burn them again, and maybe even anoint them or cleanse them with that water. It would even more bring out those blessings and spread them through your home. It's another great idea.
I agree. I love it. Raven Moss says the color and silver is such a nice vibe. I like that we have pink and silver and red and silver. Thank you. We tried to bring in something we thought would work for everybody.
Stranger Things says, Lady Angela, that poster behind you, think is Lord Ganesh. Yeah, it is. I'm also a great fan of Lord Ganesh. So back there behind me, I have an entire altar with a tapestry for Lord Ganesh.
Lady Angela always at his altar asking for something.
Yeah, so many altars. Here's another altar. Here's another. We have them all throughout our home. It gets to a point, like Wicca isn't just working spells and magic. It's a way of life. And before you know it, every day and every way, you're walking with the Wicca, you know, in the Wicca. And your home, as you scatter your little blessed items or trinkets and stones and imagery and your incense, and before you know it, and it happens very quick, your entire home is your sacred space. You set up your protective wards around it. You set up your blessings around it, different things to bless your home. And your home becomes your entire sacred space. And so we have lots of altars. We have Ganesh. We have altars everywhere.
Stranger Things once said that they saw Lord Ganesh during meditation today.
Oh, nice.
Very cool. See? You know, it's amazing because, see, in Wicca, one of the things that I think about our faith, which is very powerful, is that we say the gods are eminent, meaning they're close to us. Some religions, I'm not naming any religions, but some religions put God far away and say you can never really know God, he's distant and judgmental. We say that God is with us and part of our daily life. And, you know, we don't so much worship the gods as that we align with them. They become part of our lives. They're our friends. We certainly know they're majestic and honor them. We have reverence for them, but we don't grovel. In Wicca, it's not like, oh, I have to bow to the God. He's going to punish me. I'm in sin.
Right.
None of that exists. Our
Right.
gods love us and work with us to help our lives move forward.
Right.
You
Still
know?
can't ask, can I cleanse my pendulum and my cross necklace with the water? Absolutely. You could, put it in a jar, a small jar with a nice lid, and use it for loads of different things. You can make a potion or a brew. You could add some herbs in there, blessing herbs in there, and make it into an entire concoction. Absolutely. It's very blessed water.
Mm-hmm.
I got to show you something, Lord Ision. I'm excited to show you. I'm finishing up a book of shadows for
Oh my goodness. How many pages is that?
This is 500 pages. It's heavy.
Wow.
It's almost 10 pounds. It's almost done for a client. They love this. I love working with the dragon skin fabrics. Of course, you all know I make them any different cover that you would want, any color. And some of the offerings I have would be dragon skin. This one I've been dying to use, and it's this reddish brown, lovely dragon skin fabric. And it's just really coming together nicely. It's almost done. Massive. I still need to put the little metal bits on it, but that'll all be done tonight and on its way. This one I believe is going overseas. So that's what I've been busy doing. I wanted to show that. And if you guys were interested, sorry, throwing a promo here. If y'all wanted to get one of these, my website's right here, rarewiccaspells.com, and I'd love to make you one of these. But this one I'm really excited about. I couldn't resist showing it because it really came together beautifully.
I love it.
I love making Book of Shadows.
You know, Lady Angela, this week I'm going to have to stop in your shop and do some shopping. I need to get me some certain things, so I'm going to be over there.
Nice.
Maybe on Wiccan Wednesday, I'll stop by Rare Wicca Spells. Would you guys like to follow me to Rare Wicca Spells? I'm going to do it. I think I'll do a video on Wednesday. Psychic Bob shops at Rare Wicca Spells. That would be fun. Do that. Lady Angela, can I come shop at your store on Wednesday?
Absolutely. And Lord Ision even has his own category at my store at rarewiccaspells.com. He has Psychic Bob's Favorites category. And we'd be needing to add some more updated stuff in there of your favorites.
I know, because I got a lot of things I got my eye on. I bought already that I'm crazy about.
Right.
And I need to definitely pop it. I think I might bring this whole crew with me, Lady Angela. They might want to come along on the video and learn what it's like to shop at Rare Wicca Spells.
Absolutely. And if you go over to my website, I don't just make Book of Shadows. I have loads of stuff. There's thousands of items. There's jewelry, there's trinkets, there's candles, there's candle holders, incense, loads of different incense flavors, incense burners, there's spell pages, there's books, I have crystals, I have loads of stuff. Take a peek. And yeah, even crystals, which I'm bonkers over. Even heart crystals. I have loads of spiritual supplies and witchcraft tools and supplies. And don't forget to use coupon code Spirit Channel, all one word, and you save 10% every single time.
Hey, Steve. Steve Taylor says he definitely wants to go shopping with me at rarewiccaspells.com. Well, Steve, if you come to my channel on Wednesday, I might just be having a video about shopping there. I think we're going to have to do that, And Colleen Croy says she wants to see what it's like to shop at Rare Wicca Spells. Which said that'd be fun. And Gav Hines says, yes, Bob, that would be awesome. Yay. Amy Johnson says, Merry meet, Lord Bob and Lady Angela. Merry meet to you, Amy Johnson. Good to see you here. So, I think we're going to be gathering on that's what we're going to this Wednesday, Wiccan Wednesday. I'm going to do a video on how to shop at rarewiccaspells.com. Okay, so you guys have to be here for that. That will be awesome. Anyways, Lady Angela, I just looked at the time. It's already 8 p.m. I don't know where our hour goes. But Psychic Bob has to wrap it up because I've got to go call some clients tonight.
Speaking of clients, if you guys haven't gotten a reading from Psychic Bob, you're missing out. You really want to contact him for a 1-hour psychic reading. He is awesome. He's amazing. He will shine so much light on your path. If you've had a reading with him before in the past, get a new one, updated one. You never get the same reading twice. He evolves. He tells you what's going on with your life right now that you need to know about. So it's very beneficial to come back. So get a reading with him. He definitely is awesome, and you can get that at PsychicBob.com.
Thank you so much. I would love to sit down. So many of you have been reaching out to me with this new year. New Year's is a great time for a private reading. In a private reading, for those of you who've not sat with me, it's a full hour. You and me sit down one-on-one. Have you ever said, gee, I'd love to just hang out with Psychic Bob for an hour, get all my questions answered, learn about my soul journey, learn about my spirit guides, learn where it's all going? Well, you can do that. We can do that by telephone or by Skype or Google Hangouts. Some of you said, well, Psychic Bob, I'm too shy to look at you. Can we do phone? Of course we can talk with it. Some people are more comfortable. Some of you say, I want to look into Psychic Bob's face. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but some of you want to anyways. And we can do that. That's what Google Hangouts allows us to sit face to face. So you can talk to me personally, one-on-one. And I'm not saying this to sound self-important, but I get thousands of letters. It's hard for me to sit and write to everybody. But if you book a reading, you can get your questions answered with me one-on-one in person. My hour readings really, I think, I have to say, I think, Lady Angela, that I have a pretty good offering at a very fair price.
Absolutely.
Most psychics are like $300 for a full hour. I'm only $150. I know that's a lot of money, but you get a lot for the hour, I'd say. And I would love the chance to sit with you, So reach out to me. The easiest way to reach me is to call me, 703. I'm going to put my number in the chat here. Let's see here. This is Psychic Bob's phone number. Give me a call, 703-825-3929. There it is. It's in the chat. That's my phone number. And call me. Get on my schedule. I think we have a few openings this week. Still, not many, but we have a few. And we'll probably be able to get you in. So if you want to get in this week, and Lady Angela, it's rare to be able to get in within the same week.
Exactly. So I definitely recommend it, you all. If you haven't done so already, get a reading with Psychic Bob. He's awesome. He's legit. He will reveal things that others haven't or cannot. He's just spot on, guys. He's awesome.
Thank you, Lady Angela. I would love to do that. So, you guys got a lot to do this week. You got to go to Lady Angela's shop and buy some magical supplies. You got to call me for a reading. Oh, by the way, you can't forget, check out my merchandise store below this video. Once it processes, you'll be able to buy my Psychic Bob t-shirts. And we got wonderful shirts over there, so check that out as well. Well, guys, it's late and Psychic Bob has to go. But thank you. Thank you for being here. Lady Angela, I've had the best time. Thank you for doing this with us tonight.
Absolutely. It was my honor.
It is a true blessing. And you guys definitely go out right below us, each of our pictures here. There's Lady Angela's site, Rare Wicca Spells. Oops, over that way. And there's my website. There you go. Straight down.
Other way.
I don't know how it works, but you guys know where they are. Look below our image here. Check us out. And listen, go back after this video processes. Please, I need your help. Thumbs up, like this. Post this video, or you put it on your Facebook page, wherever you want. Tell people about what we do here at Spirit Channel. And if you want to join the Order of the Purple Core, visit my website, read about it, or Lady Angela's website, connect with us. We'll get you into the order, and we'll have a great time. Well, guys, thank you for being here. Listen, tell me in the comments box below, did you have fun with this ritual today? And You know, do you want to do this again? Would you like this to be maybe a monthly thing? What do you think, Lady Angela? A monthly ritual?
I'm enjoying it. I think that would be exciting. What do you all think if we did a once a month ritual? We've been tossing it around. Would you guys like that?
Yeah, all right. Well, tell us in the box below. Guys, thank you. We'll be back here tomorrow, Monday. What's Monday, Lady Angela?
Horoscopes.
Horoscopes, that's right. We'll see what's in the stars for you, so don't miss it. I love you guys. And may all of you, always, what do we say, Lady Angela?
Blessed be.
Blessed be. So mote it be. Good night.